I've not filmed with this camera in a while. Guys, let's be honest, let's be for real. I'm gonna show you guys the books I got. Because, you know, this is no real video of mine if I don't haul something. So I bought a bunch of books. That's not true. I bought one book and I got the rest from the library. Now this is gonna be like a reading update, so I'm gonna talk to you about these, but not a lot, because I want to update you guys on my books that I've read, because I've finished 3 books in the big year of 2025. But first we're gonna get into these. So I bought Minor Detail by Adalia Shibley. I'm very excited to read this. I think this will be a very important read, especially with everyone forgetting about what's still happening in Gaza. Somehow there's a ceasefire, but people are still dying. How do you explain that to yourself? I've been wanting to get into Palestinian fiction. I do have Enter Ghost on my shelf somewhere there, I think over there, which is written by a Palestinian author, but I have been told that this is one of the most impactful stories out there, so I'm gonna read this very, very soon. Like, I want to start this next week. This is How You Lose the Time, where you will see this is tabbed. These are all from the library. I've read this, so I'm gonna talk about this later. Then the Sunbearer Trials. I've wanted to get this for myself, but I always thought about the fact that it's gonna be a duology and I didn't want to commit to any series anymore. Also, The Cemetery Boys, one of my friends read that and she said it was really good. So we're gonna see. I'm really in the mood for some more YA stuff. Radio Silence. I really like Alice Oseman's writing and I think Heartstopper is one of her best works. I also read Loveless, but I'm very excited to read her most. Yeah, this is her most famous novel. So I'm very excited to read this. I had been searching for Toni Morrison books for a while, but my bookstore that I go to doesn't have any Toni Morrison, which is freaking crazy. Like, but I found this at the library and it's a mercy. I've not read anything by her, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna like it, but we'll see. And then Clara and the Sun by Kazuo Ishiguro. I will be reading this also soon. I'm not sure. I for some reason thought this was translated, and then when I posted the haul, when I was editing the haul, I was like, okay, what are you talking about? I just googled it and no, it's not translated. We're gonna start with my reading update from the beginnings, but I do in fact not have my first book that I read, which is Big Swiss. I'm gonna shimmy a little bit so you can see there. I did not enjoy this. I gave it like 2 to 2.5 stars. I will have a longer review out on TikTok, but I just thought this book was kind of weird. I thought the characters weren't fleshed out. They kind of felt, also like everyone was an asshole, and it just made me hate the book because like, why is she saying random ableist slurs for no reason? Like, we get it, Greta, you're edgy, stop. Like, it's really annoying, you know? I want to stop saying like. I feel like I did not like that book, like almost at all. I thought the end was really cut short and no plot lines they ended on weird notes, and I thought none of the characters got any development throughout the book. It was just a wasted 400 pages, honestly. Then, no, we're gonna go from the start. I read the first Given manga and I watched the show and the first movie. I was not on the whole train when the second movie was released, so I still have to watch that, but I really, really do love the story. I feel like it is the boy equivalent of Nana, which I have on my shelf. Sunburn's there and then Nana is over there, you can't actually see. But I really, really love everything about music, so reading about music is really cool. And I love all of the technical instruments because, you know, Mafuyu learns to play guitar, and I also did like 2 years ago. I started learning and teaching it to myself. So it's really cool to see how he starts learning it with the guidance of Uenoyama. Then this is How You Lose the Time More. Guys, 5-star book. 5-star book. My review is currently publishing. I'm gonna leave it there so I can see. This is such a great book. Oh my god. Oh my god. This made me love all the science fiction elements. It's so crazy how well written and lyrical and beautifully detailed of a love story this is. Honestly, I think everyone who likes reading in general should read this. If you like sci-fi, if you like romance, if you like sapphic romance, if you like Javik from Arcane, if you like Arcane, read this. If you like lyricism and poetry, read this. The way they address the other, dearest Lapis. One time she said like dearest moon indigo, dearest red sky in the morning. What? It's so beautiful. It's so beautifully written. Okay, so for future plans, because that's what reading updates also entail. Oh, and I got on Libby, I got Imogen Obviously and A Tempest of Tea. So I will be reading Imogen Obviously. That's what I'm currently reading. Then we will have to pick one of these. I'm not gonna read Toni Morrison because this week is not long enough to do that. I would like something so I'm not in the middle of a series. So this one, we'll start this one. I'm kind of on the blue book streak. This, I will start this as a physical book that I'm currently reading, and then Imogen Obviously will be my tablet scroller. I may pick up like an audiobook or something, but I'm not sure. There's not much time. So, you know, Imogen Obviously and these two books are on my immediate TBR. I'm gonna read like 10 pages of this so I don't forget that I wanted to read this. Guys, I am very bad at publishing anything in time. I've been trying to stay consistent with TikTok. I don't know if it's working. I feel like nothing's working on that app, to be honest. Like once I have a little growth spike and then I have so much footage that I've not edited yet. I hate editing. It's the one thing in the world I truly hate. Actually, no, I don't really hate editing. I hate that it's so tedious and I'm a very impatient person, so it's hard for me to edit. Okay, so this is just a little tangent for me. Because I can't believe this actually happened. I've been having kind of a bad week in general. I've been posting more consistently on both my platforms and the views are dropping. And I don't understand why, because I put a lot of work into the stuff I post. Anyway, I got 2 e-arcs and this has been the highlight of my week. Like, what? One of them I'm actually so excited to read. It's called A Sharp Endless Need by Marissa Crane. It looks like it's gonna be sapphic, so I'm very excited. And the other one is Legendary Fry Bread Drive-In, which is written by 2 indigenous writers, I think. It's a children's book, but I'm still really excited to read and review. So if you want to see those 2, I'm probably gonna start reading the first one soon because I just finished the last ebook I was reading, Imogen Obviously. That's also gonna get a review on TikTok. So if you want to see that, follow me there. Okay. Bye for this video. I think this is gonna be put into my reading update video because that one is really short and I think I'm gonna post that soon. Okay. Bye.